Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share my best tips on how you can have a great start to the new semester. Get familiar with your curriculum. If you have the opportunity to get your textbooks a bit early before lectures start, this is a great way to get familiar with the curriculum before you actually start your coursework. I like to read through the introductory chapters, and if we have already gotten our lecture plan, I like to just start and prepare for my first lecture before university really starts for the semester. Read before your lectures. So this is a habit that's really good to implement into your daily life as a student. Personally, I've not been the best at doing this, but I'm really making an effort to read through the textbook before my lecture starts. So follow your lesson plan and read the chapters that are relevant for the particular lecture a couple of days before. This way you will come more prepared and you will have some basic knowledge at least of what you're going to learn in class. You will also get a pinpoint of maybe things that you find difficult about that particular chapter, and it's also easier to then ask questions to your professor during the lectures. Take notes during your lectures. This might be self-explanatory, but it also ties together with the two previous ones, and that is if you read the material beforehand, you will also have an easier way of writing notes during your lecture because you know at what points you need to focus, and you can then concentrate your notes on the most important details of the lectures rather than trying to note down everything that's on the PowerPoint and everything that the lecturer is saying. Doing the pre-reading will just help you have more structured notes. Attend office hours. Now, office hours are a great place to ask for help or get a deeper understanding of the material. I know that some places it might not be as usual to go to office hours, but if you have tutorials or any hours of the day where you can go and ask for help, I really recommend you do so, whether it's for an assignment or a reading you're assigned or anything related to the course. Also, if you don't have assigned office hours or a place where you can go and ask for help, I recommend you just email your professor or anyone else who might be working on that course. Join a study group. Whether you find the class easy or difficult, a study group will be beneficial either way. A study group is great for learning from each other, and by explaining, discussing, and learning from fellow students, you will retain the material so much better. And it doesn't have to be a formal study groups. I know some universities have formal study groups that you can join, but you can also just make some with some of your uni friends that you work really well with. My last tip is to do the extra work. And by that I mean like bonus assignments, extra worksheets, problems from the textbooks, or any other work that you get assigned but it's not actually required for you to do it for your course. It's easy to kind of put those tasks aside because you don't actually have to do them, but by doing them you get a lot more practice for each lesson. You get a better and deeper understanding for the material. A lot of times this will also help you get familiar with exam-like questions, and of course with more practice you will also find out what your strengths and weaknesses are about that particular course. And those were all my tips on how you can have a great start to your semester. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.